Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to some Fire Emblem 3 houses. Last time we finished up the fight at Ramire Village, and we defeated Death Knight again. So we have some Dark Seals, but I don't want to try doing any certifications until after this day, because everyone's gonna increase their stats. We could probably make sure that Lysithia has a 100% chance to actually become a Warlock, and that Lawrence has a 100% chance to become a Dark Knight. Stuff like that. So we are going to explore today. I believe after last time, I went into all the inventories, checked, emptied out all the items. I went into the market, sold some of the items, repaired some weapons, forged some weapons out of rusted or broken gear. So everyone should be okay on that. I also checked abilities, make sure that everything was right. I actually didn't check combat arts though. Should probably at least make sure those are reasonable. Effective against armored. I never used this, so he should probably have a sword thing. Grounder's probably more useful just because it works on flying things. That's fine. I don't really care about what you have. Doesn't really matter what you have. You don't have anything else. Smite. What does Smite do? Pushes an adjacent ally 2 spaces away. Pushes an adjacent ally forward 1 space. We should maybe have Smite, just in case someone's in a really bad spot. Which one's better? In my opinion, Smash is a better move. Even though it hits slightly less hard, the double crit is probably better, plus it has a higher hit rate. Alright, anyone else? You do have quite a few things here, huh? I think we just keep you on all of these things. You don't have anything. Wait, what do you even have? Hexblade? What is that? A magic attack with swords, I assume? Interesting. We don't need any axe things. Do you have anything cool? What is this? After combat, your unit moves back 1 space. That's actually pretty good. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Thunderbrand only, effective against armored units and dragons. You have a lot of things. What is Finesse Blade? Increases based on units' dex. Interesting. Nothing really there. Alright, well I think everyone's stuff is in order. Now we can talk to Sothis.
Tomas. No. Solon, was it not? And the Flame Emperor. It is most clear that something has transpired. And it relates to you somehow. Or is the fault my own? And you're just caught inside the wave. Sothis, the goddess of this world. I bear her name. How confusing. I feel as though my head has turned to mush.
Well, I'm sure we'll figure it out at some point. Sparkle. So, we got people to talk to. Other than that, it looks like we do have 1 quest. All the way up at the top. So let's see if we can find everybody. We'll just do our normal run through here.
The ball. A grim reminder of my sad reality. The other nobles will be fine, I'm sure. They've all been to events like this before. But me? I'm a noble and I've never even been close to one of these things. What? I've been looking for this.
Oh, hey.
Thank you so much.
Victory achieved. I did forget that quest. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That quest up at the top right looks like it's on Rhea. So that means it's probably related to the ball that Bernadette was just talking about. And I believe the ball means that the dancing competition is taking place at the same time. Which means that we'll probably have to make sure that Dorothea can win that competition.
Oh, now where did that Ingrid run off to? The ball is soon and she hadn't even put on any makeup. I was trying to help her out. Did you
Oh, hey.
Did you
She likes sweet food. Solve that problem. No blue sparkles. Manuel is like always here now.
Great. Just great. It's that time when all the students get all lovey-dovey. You're new, but you know about the ball, yeah? I can't bear it. Young love is wasted on the young. They can't appreciate it to its fullest. Ugh. I wish I could fall in love too.
Okay.
No? No?
Alright, let's get our plants. Lots of stuff. Lots of blue flower seeds. We haven't had blue flower seeds yet, I don't think. Oh, we're so close to a B rank professor. I wonder if there's a point to combining different flower seeds or not. What if we combined all of these? Scattering bone meal doesn't make it any better, it seems. Unlucky. It's a bunch of cats. Fish. Oh, hey.
You know, Professor, I used to think I would be comfortable with all manner of experiments, so long as they provided usable results. But when I heard of Solon's work, well, I realized I'd not considered the moral and philosophical limits of what all manner of experiments might mean. Sorry, I'm not great with blood. Even when I'm just thinking about it, I feel a bit ill now. It's not much. It's not.
Oh boy. I don't know how we're gonna find who these last two things belong to.
Ah, the ball. It reminds me of how I met my wife. I was at a village's harvest festival. There was a full moon, bathing everything in its cool glow. She appeared out of nowhere, dancing gracefully in the moonlight. A lovely fairy. We soon fell in love and tied the knot. Now we have a daughter who's as bright and beautiful as a sunny morning. So, whenever I see people dancing, I think of my wife, and my heart does a little waltz.
That was a surprisingly wholesome story.
Oh, this is mine. I thought it had vanished. Thanks, I owe you.
So we need to find someone who likes writing stories. I got no clue. Oh boy. Lysithia's afraid of ghosts, we know that. We could also go fishing at some point. I have a lot of bait.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Other than the legend of the Goddess Tower, of course. Have you heard the students talking about it? On the last night of the ethereal moon, on the same night as the ball, if a man and a woman go to the Goddess Tower and make a wish, it's sure to come true. I have a wish, but I can't find anybody to make it with me.
Am I supposed to pick right now? What the heck? Wait, how does that work? Like, some of these people don't fit the bill. Like, he said a man and a woman. We can't exactly send 2 women to fit that. Yeah, I don't know. These aren't really the people I had in mind. What about Dorothea? Does that even work? Probably doesn't even work. Alright. Oh, I see you. Now we could buy more gifts. That reminds me. I said that we probably wanted to try and just recruit more people to get more paralogs. Who would we recruit though? I doubt we can recruit any of these 3. They don't appear to be recruitable. At least not yet. If they are. These 2 should be recruited in not too long. So that leaves 4 from the Black Eagles and 3 from the Blue Lions. We could try recruiting like Ferdinand. Or Bernadette, because she's always hiding in her room. I don't know, I'll have to think about it while we run around and do random shenanigans. So we should be done in the marketplace. Because I did most of that before the day started. So who's in here? Oh hey, it's Catherine.
The area with the old chapel was supposed to be off limits. It was at risk of collapse, so they didn't even post guards. It's not too strange. Does that surprise you? Meh. Garreg Mach has lots of places that are blocked off for one reason or another. That's true of the underground Holy Mausoleum as well as the Northern Woods. People call it the Sealed Forest, but as far as I can tell, it's nothing special. Just a forest.
Do you? Oh, you don't write stories, do you? I thought I still had the coins, but I gave those to Eloise. Is there really no one else here? It says Leonie's here. She must be right here.
Yeah. I'm glad the Remire village situation got sorted out. But it's not over yet, is it? And I can't believe old Tomas turned out to be an enemy. Who can you trust anymore?
Do you like to write
Someone lost
stories?
this?
Unlucky. I still technically have no proof that recruiting people actually adds paralogs. We could just get the paralogs either way.
This is a rare opportunity to enjoy yourself. Please, leave everything else to us. The Remire village incident, the search for Tomas, we have it handled. You just focus on enjoying the ball with your students. It's for the good of everyone, don't you think? If the professors walk around in a state of distress, the students will be uneasy too.
What if the guards walk around in a state of distress? Won't everyone also be uneasy?
Oh, our life in Remire village is gone. Father and mother, gone. Why couldn't you have arrived just a little sooner?
How would that have helped? A big eater. Well, that's probably Raphael. That little girl is rude. Why did they bring her back here?
I wonder if Remire village will ever be the same again. How do you recover from such a terrible event?
Well, you probably don't.
So many dead, so much destroyed. I can't see how the whole village doesn't just end up abandoned.
Is it not? I mean, that girl's not in her village anymore.
I'm sorry, but
Ooh, arcane crystal. Oh, we got so many people to talk to. Someone who likes to paint. It's probably Ignatz. Is he in here? Yeah, he is. A schemer. That's probably Claude.
Some scary things have been happening lately. I hope that this month, of all months, is peaceful. The ball is coming up and everything. Although I'm not much of a dancer, actually.
Paint.
Oh, that's mine. Thank you so much. I've been looking everywhere.
We still this isn't yours, right? Who the heck likes to write stories? The ghost thing is for Losithia.
Tomas was employed here under the recommendation of House Ordelia, but that's all I know of the topic. I never even seen him prior to enrolling here. Even when he was supposedly in Ordelia territory, I never once saw him there. I'm still feeling bothered by all of this, but there's not much else I can say about it right now. What? Did someone lose that? It's not mine?
Wait. You're not the one who's afraid of ghosts?
What?
Now you're just messing with me.
Ah, the long-awaited ball. Finally an opportunity to showcase my exquisite skills on the dance floor.
Oh boy.
These skills were ingrained in me when I was a boy. My hands and feet move on pure instinct.
Is this yours? Are you scared of ghosts? I suppose. I don't know that it's Claude for sure.
It's almost time for the ball. Oh my, am I excited! This being a school, we don't have many chances to get dressy. Never seen that. Never seen.
Nope.
There's no one in here? Oh, this is Blue Sparkle. Someone who likes to sing, probably Dorothea. Where was she at? Didn't we already talk to her? Yeah, she was here. Wait. But where? Was she outside? Over here?
I wonder if so many. I'm sorry, but
That's not yours, huh? These are getting even tougher because the obvious people are no longer the answer. Alright, to the Black Eagles.
Legend has it that long ago, a female student from the academy met with a mysterious man at the Goddess Tower. They fell in love at first sight and were bound together forever after. But that's not the really interesting part. The incredible part is that the man was apparently the Adrestian Emperor himself. Oh, what I wouldn't give to fall in love at first sight with a splendid and powerful gentleman. I want my own fairy tale romance, and I want it now.
Well, that's a little bit
I
demanding.
was in such a festive mood. I feel a bit out of my element here. I can't help but worry something might happen while we're all distracted. After all, our enemies are always plotting. Still, this air of levity is much more agreeable than the grim atmosphere of late.
Hi there.
Well, I guess let's run over to the training room. We have a black magic tournament, right?
What's this about? The ball? Knights don't participate. It's an event for students, but it does pique the interest of some knights in particular. It's not my...
You're telling me you don't like to sing?
It's not my...
Alright, well I tried.
Too much merriment. The librarian betrayed us, the Death Knight is back. Is this the time to be throwing a ball?
I mean, you're not exactly wrong.
I know nothing.
You don't like to sing? What are you talking about? I know you're a singer. Alright, let's do this tournament, I suppose. So our two options are Lysithea. They're forced to use fire magic. Dorothea could also do it. Hanuman could do it. I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't use Lysithea. Let's check people's abilities. Because Lysithea gets +2 magic and Fiendish Blow. We could temporarily give her +5 health. I feel like that might be a good decision. Because she can't use that faith upgrade anyways. Only works on faith magic, right? I mean, Ignatz doesn't really have a whole bunch of stuff going for him with magic. Dorothea really doesn't either. Yeah, it's definitely gotta be Lysithea. Wait, what? Oh, he has close counter? Not that that helps with magic. Alright, let's try it. Well, it sucks to take damage there, but... Seems like she's just gonna 2-hit everyone. We just gotta heal at the correct times.
I just worked harder.
I suppose there's a chance that Lysithea doesn't kill here. But honestly... I mean, if she's gonna get crit, she's gonna die anyways, so...
You underestimated me.
Alright, so now we should heal. We'll definitely two-shot this person.
You were outmatched.
I feel like a white magic tournament is gonna be really interesting because they'll be healing themselves a whole bunch. Okay, so the finals, you should win, but you should definitely heal.
You were outmatched.
Alrighty, we did it. And we got a silver shield. So let's go change Lysithea's abilities back before I forget. And the silver shield should probably go to Hilda. How does it work exactly? What's the difference? So it's just a better shield. Seems to be like it'll probably be better than even a steel shield. So then who should get that iron shield? You have an iron shield. You should put that away. Leone has a shield. feel like Dorothea might as well just have a shield, because like everyone else already has something. Catherine's got a shield, Shamir has an accuracy ring. Dorothea is the only one who just doesn't have something else equipped, so just take it. Oh, it auto-equip. Cool. I don't think it affects magic in any way, so should be fine. Suppose let's go down to the stable, because there's a whole bunch of people there. Let's go this way first.
I've been thinking of inviting a girl from a different house to the Goddess Tower on the night of the ball. But here's the twist. She's from a family with a much more significant and storied past than mine. I wonder if she'd ever stoop to going out with the humble son of a knight.
Well, that seems like a you problem.
Great work in Remire Village, Professor. Who would have ever guessed it was Tomas? Ah, but no. Now isn't the time to get lost in gloomy thoughts.
Are any of these things yours? Well, Ingrid might be the person who likes to eat.
Hours earlier.
What?
She was slathering pounds of makeup onto my face, saying something or other about the ball. It really wore me out.
Oh yeah, she did say that she was trying to put makeup on you.
No. 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 No.
A centipede picture? I mean, Shamir probably hates insects with what I've been experiencing.
I'm so angry right now. First it's the Death Knight, and now Tomas, but neither of them are in custody. I can't stand the thought of such evil lurking in the world. We have to do something about this. I have to do something about this.
Alright, calm down. You probably can't fight Death Knight.
What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this?
Alright, that didn't really work out. Hey Gilbert, what up?
It cannot be true that our siblings in arms could turn against us so. However, I will continue investigating members of the church. To think that even someone as senior as Tomas would fall under suspicion.
I still don't think that was the real Tomas, but sure, whatever.
I know not how far to take my search.
I'm gonna go with... I mean, some of the students are suspicious, specifically Monica. I would say you investigate the students.
Yes. A great many strange and terrible things have come to pass this year. I must not dismiss the possibility that someone among the students is behind it all. I have a request.
Find a book on woodcarving techniques and give it to Gilbert. A student who came to Fodlan from the west might have what you're looking for. Alright, that seems simple enough.
No,
You don't like to sing?
no, no,
Do you eat a lot?
no.
Yo, what the heck, man? Oh yeah, it's Raphael. We can figure out if you're the big eater.
The ball is coming up soon. I am so excited. I can't wait to fill up on food while everyone's dancing. I even heard there'll be some prime cuts of meat.
Interesting strategy, but it's very well thought out.
Oh, hey! I can't believe I dropped this. That is.
We'll have to figure out these other ones somehow.
Right.
Let's go over to the Knights thing. What?
Even though there is to be a ball, we still have a mission. It would be nice if this month passed by in peace.
Yeah, but it probably won't.
It seems the dastards who set Remire Village aflame have yet to be apprehended. Monsters. Trampling mercilessly over innocent lives. They deserve a gruesome end.
Wow. He's so angry. Wood carving? Yeah, I don't know who's interested in wood carving. Someone who wears glasses? You kidding me?
Ah, the ball. It reminds me of my first such event, back in the Imperial capital. It was held by my father, the Prime Minister. I really showed off my dancing skills. Everyone was quite impressed with me. How could you...
Well,
How could...
gotta ask you. Well, you don't wear glasses. I don't even know why I even tried that one.
How could...
How
could...
Well, this is gonna be annoying.
Dancing a Fodlin is not the same as dancing from Brigid. The reason is... maybe that the music has many differences. In Brigid, dancing is different for each person. Our dancing has vigor and ferocity. There is no speech of technique for our dancing.
Speech of technique?
This is...
Excuse me?
This is...
Alright, well none of those belong to you. We'll have to figure out in a little bit if we try and recruit Ferdinand or not. Because we're like 3 months away from not being able to recruit people anymore, as far as I know. No one down there.
There's a certain gentleman I'd like to invite to a rendezvous at the Goddess Tower. However, I can't imagine he'd be interested in a sheltered ingenue like myself.
What in the world is that word? Ingenue?
It's hard to pluck up the courage when that's where my thoughts always take me.
I've never seen that word. Oh, hey, Hubert.
A month full of chaos. I've barely had time to catch my breath. What is the objective of Tomas and his ilk? And what makes Flame so special? Does that not bother you?
I mean, it does, but I'm not gonna get answers just sitting there. As you can see, I'm actually trying to handle the situations.
So, Tomas the librarian was a bad guy? But he always seemed so nice.
We could always recruit Annette as well.
Oh, come on, Self, you're better than this. You promised you'd be on top of things this month. Oh, that! I thought it was gone for good.
Oh, hey. Who else is in here? Secretly loves dolls. Now it's getting even harder because they say it's a secret, so no one would know.
Someone entered the old chapel. I think the townsfolk used it for feasts and such in the past. With that whole Tomas business, you can't blame the church for being on edge.
Okay, this has to be
You
yours.
found it, Teach. I've been looking everywhere.
Oh man, Claude.
A lost.
What a weirdo Claude is. Okay, well before we go to the cathedral, oh, there's no one at floor 2 over there, so that's fine. Oh, there's something over here. It's in one of those rooms. We should probably go inspect it real quick. It's right here. Brigid techniques. You realize I just broke into Petra's room to steal this. For Gilbert. Whatever. It'll be fine. We'll just say Gilbert took it.
Thank you very much.
Have we found more items since we last talked to you? Do you wear or glasses? No.
No.
Do you secretly like dolls? Oh, the carving hammer was yours. Fair enough. Oh, there's someone that wants to talk to me up here. Let's go talk to them, I suppose. There's also someone to talk to right here.
What happened in Ramire was indescribable. The whole village burned to the ground. So many were left without even a home to return to. Thankfully, Her Grace the Archbishop has invited those who lost everything to stay at Garreg Mach. I pray that they will be able to return to their once peaceful lives as soon as possible. Until that day, we of the church must join together and do all that we can to help them rebuild. Pardon me.
Alright, who wants to talk over here? Claude, sure.
Hey, Teach, hold on a minute, okay? I'm gonna have this cleared up in no time. Ah, that's okay. I'll be finished soon. I'm just in the middle of mixing up a new poison.
Oh, come on, Claude.
And done. What do you think of that, Teach? A colorless, odorless poison. Say, care to test it out for me?
Absolutely not. I don't know. These aren't great options. Yeah, tell me what it does first.
In 2 days' time, you'll have a terrible case of, let's call it stomach trouble. It's a peaceful poison, so you'll live, but you'll certainly be inconvenienced. I hear your silent question, Teach. Why the delay? That's so it can be used even if you don't have access to the target when you need the poison to take effect. Naturally, I have no immediate plans for this stuff. I suppose I just felt like broadening the old horizons a bit. When devising schemes, it's best to have as many options at your disposal as possible. Expanding those options is kind of a hobby for me. Well, I grew up in an environment where it was necessary to think that way. It's like I told you before, I wasn't born into a life of luxury. Ever since I was a child, I've always been seen as different from those around me. An outsider of sorts. I've been resented and hated. There have even been attempts on my life. I don't believe I've earned such treatment, but that's how it goes for people like me. Thanks, Teach. You know, in many ways, I'm just a normal person like everyone else. But in the right environment, anyone could be seen as an outsider. It can become overwhelming. And that's why I kept running, kept fighting. As a kid, I spent a lot of time licking my wounds and coming up with schemes, trying to keep my nose out of trouble while plotting against my enemies. My parents always told me I wouldn't grow stronger if I didn't learn to fight my own battles. And so in the end, I did. And I grew up to be as independent, as self-reliant as my parents always wished for me to be. Lucky me, right?
Maybe.
If anyone knows what I'm talking about, it must be you, eh, Teach? I get the feeling you know what it's like to be an outsider. The moment I first laid eyes on you, I knew you weren't like everyone else. People don't care for folks like that. You do well to watch your back. On the bright side, that's also part of the reason that I find you so interesting.
Hey, we got B support with Claude. If we do get a chance to take someone to the Goddess's Tower, we should take Claude instead of Dorothea. I feel like it could make... We could probably finally learn what Claude's wish is. Arcane Crystal? We should probably come here more often if there's Arcane Crystals sometimes in this bucket. I just never go over here because there's usually nothing there. Is there a blue sparkle back there? I just keep thinking I see blue sparkles, but it just turns out to be nothing.
Hello? Hello, Professor. The ball will soon be upon us. I can feel my heart fluttering already. I have never danced in front of people before. Not even once in all my life. I'm very much looking forward to it.
How do you expect to know how to dance if you've never danced in front of anybody? You sure that's a good idea? You don't secretly like dolls? Come on. Maybe Marianne secretly likes dolls.
I don't think I'll partake.
That's against the rules, Marianne.
What's this? What's this? What's this?
Do you like dolls?
What's this?
Why is it so hard to figure out everything around here? We should probably check the statues.
Last month was, well, you know even better than I do. I hope this one will be more cheerful. This ball, though, I don't know. It's all new to me.
You'll be fine. Probably.
I've been looking for that.
You're afraid of ghosts too? There's no way down from there. I just want to see if there's any blue sparkles down here. Oh. Ghost stories? Well, that's the exact opposite of someone who's afraid of ghosts. Now, I have no idea who that might belong to, though, but... So let's check the statues out. Oh, there's a blue sparkle in the corner? Who doesn't care about how much they catch? This has gotta be Aloise. There was a reason why he never catches any fish. He put a dang old hook on his fishing rod.
Need something?
Silly Aloise. So what else were we going for next? I said we wanted strength and speed max, right? Although we wanted this 10% XP first. So yeah, we should probably wait on that. We're just 300 renown away. Plus there's a quest, so if we finish that quest, it might give us the 300 renown. Alright, where's Aloise at? Have we seen him? I don't think so. Oh, there he is. Now I remember, he told us about his wife. This isn't yours? I feel lied to. Oh, we should probably do the advice box. I totally just ran past it. How many do we got? 2. My fellow students have called me dour. They say I should joke around more often, but what's the point in that? It can help subtle He would like this. It's obviously Felix. Got him. It's my turn to clean, but I'm feeling under the weather. Even writing this note is a strain. I need to get someone else who will do the cleaning for me. Who should I ask? You could definitely get Lorenz to do it. I know this is Hilda, and you said that you'd write about him, so ask Lorenz. What? He said that he would do stuff for you. I refuse to believe that the person who scripted that was in their right mind when they made the support with Lorenz and Hilda as well. Those two clearly were not collaborating. We got someone all the way off to the side as well. Should probably make sure we talk to them. Plus, I think the glasses thing might be Hahnemann. Whoops. Someone who worked for a noble house. I got no clue, man. Do you wear glasses? You have a monocle, does that count?
Is said to have been completed during the ethereal moon.
I like how it's got all the pictures of crests in the background. Or oh, those are the heroes. I don't know. Because that one looks like the Thyrus staff, but maybe under it is the crest that goes with it. There's definitely some crests on there as well.
Why, 995 years ago, as a matter of fact. That's rather a long time ago, don't you think? Every year, a ball is held to celebrate the founding. And every 100 years, a very special celebration takes place. It's a grand festival involving all of Gerrig Mark. It is thrilling to read of past festivals, and I'm rather excited to experience one for myself. Once in a lifetime, eh? The next one in 5 years will mark a millennium. Should be quite an event. Do you imagine you'll still be here teaching then?
I got no idea. I don't even know if I'll be here next year.
I left this behind. Well, thank you so much for retrieving it. I'm not.
Another blue sparkle. Someone who hates cleaning. How am I supposed to know? Like Hilda, maybe. But if it's not Hilda, then it could literally be anyone.
Nah, Tomas wouldn't betray the church. I don't believe it. I won't believe it.
Yeah, I don't believe it either. I don't think it was the real Tomas.
There's some people in the church who hate people like me who are from Elmira, but Tomas was always real kind.
Although definitely the Tomas you knew was probably evil.
But if he really was Lady Rhea's enemy, well, I'd defend her against anybody, no matter how kind they'd been in the past. I don't know.
One of these has gotta be yours.
I don't know.
Maybe this old cleaning cloth?
Hey, that's mine. Thanks for finding it.
Unfortunately, he can't get any motivation, because, you know, it was already max motivation. Alright, we gotta run all the way back to Rhea's room. Well, actually, I don't know where Rhea's room is. We had that one support that took place in her room, but I don't know where that actually is. Also, we still haven't been able to go to the 3rd floor. Maybe that's where Rhea's room is. I wonder if we get like a high enough support with Rhea, maybe we can just go there?
I have looked into Tomas, but I just cannot make sense of this at all. From his behavior up until now, I never would have suspected that a man like him could turn on us. I have also discovered that his appearance has changed. It is almost as if he is not even human. What in the world is going on?
I don't know either, man.
I'm sorry. Yes, this is mine. Thank you.
Wasn't paying attention to which one that was.
Yes, this is mine.
What?
Thank you for returning.
Excuse me? I wasn't paying attention to what that one was either. I was just kind of clicking on stuff. Oh well.
Before the ball, it is customary that we host a competition of dance known as the White Heron Cup. The students are quite fond of this tradition. Each house must select a representative to compete. Their dance shall be judged by its beauty, grace, and technique. The student who is deemed the winner will be given the opportunity to train as a dancer, should they so please. It is a very precious thing, the gift of dance. I hope that you and your students will choose to participate. May I?
Yeah, that's why I'm here. Takes place at the beginning of week 3. Select a student to represent your house. By the end of week 2, your selected student may learn a unique way to inspire their allies in combat. At the start of week 3 of this month, the White Heron Cup dance contest will be held. To participate, you must select a representative by the end of week 2. Okay, how do I select a representative though? Like, I already know who it's gonna be. How do I do that? Oh, everyone has new dialogue. Please no. Oh, I think anyone in my house who can be a representative has new dialogue. I'm picking Dorothea. I like how we can make Claude the dancer. I find that highly funny.
I wonder if so many. I'm sorry, Professor. I'm talking about such grim and terrible things when we could be talking about the White Heron Cup. It's a big dance contest between the classes, and I simply adore dancing. I'm quite good at it, since I was a diva in an opera company, you know.
Should I choose Dorothea as our house representative in the White Heron Cup dance contest? Yes.
I think my heart just skipped a beat. You want me to represent the class? I'm not sure when I last experienced such flattery, Professor.
You have chosen your representative for the White Heron Cup. Speak to Manuela for more information about the competition. If you speak to your White Heron Cup representative, you can give them 1 dance lesson. Do so and their charm will increase. We definitely need to do that. However, we should first figure out from Manuela. Oh, there's also a talk to be had over there. Let's go talk to Manuela. Then we'll go have whatever this other talk is, and...
I hear you've chosen your representative for the White Heron Cup. In that case, a word of advice. On an average year, the winning contestant has about this much charm.
13. So that's the number that I saw somewhere else, so
Charm is important.
it might be
You
consistent.
agree? Who wants a partner with no charm? Not me. Do your best, make sure to put in the practice, and good luck. No?
You don't like ghost stories or dolls?
Did this turn up? Thank you for getting it back.
Of course, you like the cloth that has never done any cleaning was yours. Who would have predicted? Where the heck is Shamir? She's the one who likes killing centipedes. As far as I know. She doesn't appear to be here. Can't find her anywhere. Huh. Let's go talk to whoever this is. I don't know who wants to talk, but...
Professor.
Oh, hey. Yeah, sure.
Ah, Professor. Always a pleasure to see you. I wonder, might you have a moment to chat?
I don't know. Both of these are really bad. I feel like you shouldn't say either of these. But...
Come now. You have no need to be on guard. I'd never cause you harm. You're far too valuable a specimen, well, that is to say, too valuable a member of the Academy staff.
Well, you did say when you were joining my house that it was merely to get closer to me to investigate my crest.
Indeed. The further my crest research progresses, the closer you come to learning the truth of your heritage. Is it not so?
I mean, see, the problem is if Geralt would answer questions like a normal human being, this wouldn't be an issue.
When I learned you bore the lost crest, the very crest of flames itself, I set about learning everything I could about your past. What was the origin of your bloodline? How have the events of your life been shaped by your lineage? I became somewhat obsessed, I must admit. Nothing so crass as an investigation. No, I researched. I spoke to mercenaries whom you've worked with in the past to learn about your life before the Academy. Of course, I also contacted Gerald and his mercenary friends. Your father does keep rather interesting company.
I actually haven't met any of them.
I'm excited to share with you what I learned, but I do ask that you correct me if I am mistaken on any account.
Ooh. These are probably all gonna be whatever answer I like based, because I probably won't actually know the answer.
The story begins with Gerald serving as captain of the Knights of Seros. There was a woman at the monastery with whom Gerald was quite close. At first, it seemed obvious this mystery woman was your mother. Alas, that cannot be the case. The timing is all wrong.
This is very suspicious.
As it was told to me, the woman in question passed away shortly before Gerald left the monastery.
I was also told that, but Gerald said that he made a mistake when he accidentally pointed out that I was born at the monastery.
Yet your birth occurred sometime later, while Gerald was taking work as a mercenary. This, of course, presumes your age is accurately reported. If you were born sooner, well, the story would be quite different, would it not? Oh, I am aware. You two were certainly enigmatic, as far as mercenaries go. For example, Gerald never once spoke of his time serving as captain of the Knights. That's quite a secret to keep for all those years. In the end,
Your old acquaintances had little definitive to say about either of you. However, they all agreed on one thing. Your father and yourself were a strong pair. Warriors to be respected and feared. You in particular. In fact, many came to know you as the Ashen Demon.
That's weird.
They say you would destroy your enemies without a hint of emotion on your face. The mercenaries I spoke to revered you as a living legend of sorts.
How interesting.
So, that is what I learned. And I admit, it is barely more than I knew before. The next step in my research is to ask your blood for answers, and hope that it is more forthcoming than your past acquaintances.
I mean, you could take my blood, I suppose. I don't really care. Doesn't make a difference. Okay, so we need to go back and talk to Dorothea again. Have a dancing lesson with her, but I'm pretty sure, like, if we look at her stats, she already has much higher than 13 charm. Yeah, she's already at 16, so I don't see any way that she loses. However, a dancing lesson to get her even higher seems like a good idea. And then we can do all of our other activities, like learning and stuff like that.
Hey, Professor, you're here to help me practice for the dance contest?
Yes. Is this just an endless loop? Like, if I don't press the end button, it's not gonna actually end? I don't know, man. I would let it play out, but I don't think it's ever gonna end. So I think that's good enough. We went through it like 3 times. We got it. It increased by 5! You have 21 charm now?
Was my dancing everything you hoped for and more? I certainly enjoyed it. We simply must do it again. Soon.
Alright, well. Like, if we, she should have 21. Yeah. I don't think this is literally impossible to lose now. So, as far as activities, probably go eat a meal, get our professor level up. Always a good choice. Plus, since it's the first day of the month, we should probably cook a meal for all of our students to get increased stats. Are we looking to recruit Ferdinand? We could just take like Bernadette and Ferdinand. Or Annette. I know that Mercedes and Annette are friends, so I don't know if they work better together or something like that. Yeah, sure.
Delicious! After a scrumptious meal like that, I feel that I can really seize the day.
Ooh, I love this stuff. Did you know that?
That's what the blue arrow next to your name told me. Oh, come on! So close. Who should we cook with? Wait, was Claude on this list? Ah, Claude's like right here. Oh, we could cook with like Edelgard or something. But I feel like doing those are a waste because they can't increase supports or anything. So I kind of don't want to. Let's cook with Claude. We still don't have very many ingredients. I don't know where we get more ingredients.
We can't blaze ahead if we let the status quo confine us. Let's try coloring outside the lines, only with food. This combination of ingredients is creative, right? Now I just need to cut them to the proper sizes. Of course.
We've done it! Activity points for instructing and exploration has increased. Oh, we can now deploy more adjutants. I didn't realize that number would ever change. Highly interesting. So let's go do choir stuff. Some more professor level. And I guess we didn't really finish a quest, so we probably don't have more renown. Do we want to do the choir? Probably, but can get Annette and Ferdinand.
Singing is so much fun. Everyone should enjoy themselves while they're doing it.
Professor, let me sing for you. Do you not like my voice? It would make a Pegasus dance with joy.
He's very loud. Yeah, it's just not worth that much Professor XP, especially since we need 7,500. So I picked a student to enter the dance competition. I assume that doesn't count as finishing the quest. Can I go talk to Lady Rhea about it? I'm probably gonna do sword training with her anyways, because I want to increase her support and see if we can maybe then go upstairs.
Before the ball, it is customary that we host a competition of dance known as each house must select the student who it is a very...
Nothing new here. Sword training, please? Just good. Outrageous.
I have looked into Tomas, but from his... I have also... It is almost as...
Sword training? Alright, we do have... What support action do we have going on now? Looks like Ferdinand and Annette, both of them. And Sedith. Alright, let's see where they're at. Can't get to the stupid stable. So we'll do all of these, and then I don't know if we currently have any gifts to throw at either of these people. Where was the thing? Oh, it's over here.
Teacher. Hello, Professor. May I speak with you? I was just wondering, what do you think of Edelgard? You seem to hold her in high esteem.
I don't really ever talk to her. I got no idea. Her class does suck at combat, so she's got a lot to learn.
Well now, that is not what I expected you to say. You clearly have high standards. And what is your opinion of me? I am at least her equal, am I not? Be honest, do not hold back. Pretend that I am just a regular person, not the scion of a noble house.
I don't want to hurt your feelings, but isn't he... I don't remember what house Ferdinand is in. Is he in the Blue Lions? Or is he in, You guys are probably evenly matched. Who cares?
Evenly matched? Me? With her? I was just being modest before. Honestly, I have always prided myself on being superior to Edelgard. But evidently that is not your perspective. I suppose there is only one thing to do. I must demonstrate my excellence.
Go for it. I'm kind of in the I can't stop you camp.
Precisely. You cannot stop me. I will prove that you have drastically underestimated me. You think I could ignore such a slight upon my honor? Not likely. Come, Professor.
Are we battling?
We will begin with battle. Edelgard's skills in combat are no match for mine. I heard that just the other day, she defeated a demonic beast without assistance. Well, anything
Did she?
Edelgard can do, I can do better. And
I don't-
in half the time.
I don't know if I would attempt this.
You can be my eyewitness and timekeeper.
I wouldn't even trust myself to defeat a demonic beast alone.
Here we go.
That's 2.
Well, it will be fine. I can't do it. It seems you have saved my life. Thank you, Professor.
Well, that was interesting. So where is... We got a whole bunch of supports everywhere. And I'll probably try throwing gifts at someone so we at least get one more person recruited this month.
Professor.
Oh, hey, Annette.
Hello, Professor. Do you have a moment? Well, I have this book of battle tactics that I borrowed from one of the knights. There's one part that I just don't understand. Do you think you could explain it to me? Great, thank you so much. It's about this diagram here. I don't get why the knights are grouping up in that forest there. I just can't see the advantage to a formation like that.
It's got higher defense. Come on, lady. Did you read the tile?
You really are a great teacher. I knew asking you was the right idea. I just love learning new things. That's why I came to the Officers Academy. I want to learn magic, battle tactics, martial arts, and well, all kinds of stuff. I'm learning more now than I have in my whole entire life. Speaking of, I'd better go visit the library for some research before magic practice, which is just before sword training. That's just not possible. I always find it's more tiring to laze around doing nothing. I've never been any good at that. I have to have something to do. Like, on my days off, I need to get up early and take care of the cleaning first, or I just can't relax. Know what I mean?
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh, I'm so glad you agree. You'd be surprised how rare it is to find people like us. Not to mention... Oh, wait. Oh, no. I was supposed to be on cooking duty today. I completely forgot. Sorry, Professor, but I have to run. Thanks again for your help. Ah! Who put this stupid barrel here?
It's a barrel! You must have seen it coming. Oh boy. Apparently, oh, this is the easiest way to get to the top here, where Cetus should be.
Professor. Ah, there you are. I apologize for calling you in so suddenly. Please, sit. There is a matter I would like to discuss with you.
Hey, we're no longer sitting, what the heck?
I believe I've told you this before, but it is my responsibility to aid the Archbishop in all her duties. Spiritual instruction, ceremony oversight, donation management, all of the Church's many administrative tasks. I oversee not only the priesthood, but also the Knights of Seros and the Officers Academy. The Archbishop entrusts a great deal to my discretion, and I am honored by her confidence. Even when she must make decisions herself, she often seeks my counsel in advance. And yet, your appointment to a teaching position at the Officers Academy was a complete surprise to me. Not only that, but you have also been entrusted with the Sword of the Creator. I was as surprised as anyone else to learn that. Frankly, I am just not sure how to handle you. I am the Archbishop's right hand, and yet when it comes to you, I have been told almost nothing. Not quite. I do find you to be a trustworthy individual, but my subjective opinion is not enough. I have a duty to be cautious. Should the Archbishop's trust in you prove to be misplaced, it is the faithful who will suffer most. First, I would like to know just how much you know about yourself.
Pretty much nothing.
You are the child of Gerald Eisner, correct?
I didn't even know his last name was Eisner. That's what I hear.
That's quite a vague reply for such a basic question. In the future, I would advise you to answer such queries with confidence.
I mean, I answered it truthfully.
As the former captain of the Knights of Seros, Geralt is renowned throughout Fodlan. If you really are his child, then no one would voice any complaint about you joining the Knights. How long has it been since you became a mercenary?
About 10 years, I think.
Given your youth, that hardly seems likely.
What?
Come to think of it, I have never asked your age. Just how old are you exactly?
No clue, man.
Your face says it all. You truly don't know, do you? Just what was Gerald thinking, raising you this way? Given your responses thus far, I feel as though any further questions would just be a waste of our time. However, permit me to make one thing clear. Whatever her reasons, the Archbishop has placed great faith in you. Do not betray that trust. That is all.
Alright. Unless she is the super evil demon, I probably won't betray her. Alright, where is Ferdinand at, though? I was gonna throw things at him. Right here. Do we have things, or do I need to go buy things first? Hey Ferdinand, what up?
It reminds me, it was held by my father.
Yeah, whatever.
How could...
Are any of these yours, first of all? Second of all, I don't have very many gifts, but we'll give them all to you.
Exactly.
Oh, you like weapon maintenance? Everyone loves owl feathers. That's just what you gotta know about this place. Nature or art? Probably not really your thing, but worked out. Alright, is that enough? I doubt it. Yeah, that's not very good. We'll be back. I gotta go buy infinity gifts. Oh boy, we get to talk to these guys again. I hate talking to these guys. Oh, you could just smash A. That makes that so much easier. I thought you had to move down to buy.
You have a good eye. 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 A pleasure doing business. Come
A pleasure doing business with you.
Hello there.
Sounds like a pirate.
This one, yes. I think 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 this
Just
one.
gotta smash the button. Oh, I know how much he loves whetstones. He'll be very happy about that one.
Return soon, please.
Alright, mission accomplished. We just gotta get his support up. We can throw everything else at Annie.
It was held by...
More gifts. Where's the whetstone at? Oh, it's down here. Do you like riding?
Exactly what
Yeah, okay. That's for women. Legends of Chivalry? Not exactly your thing, but still okay. You like coffee?
I will take.
Oh, what? That's just a waste. Now I'm mad. I'm mad. That was a 4-star thing and you didn't even like it. You can have this one. You're not really a tea aficionado, are you? Who knows? You probably like the training weight. Okay, are we done with you? No? You're very resilient. Probably not a floral adornment. Do you like fishing? What about a baked treat? Do you like gemstones? Are we done now? Oh my goodness. I don't want to use all the gifts. Oh, do you like meat? What about a bear stuffy? I feel like I should save that one for Annie. Do you like gardening? Tea?
Exactly what I hoped.
Oh, you love tea. Alright, fair enough. You probably like the goddess statue, at least okay. Probably like tactical thinking, but I know Annette also does. Are we done here? Oh, you're really starting to piss me off. Wait, we are done here. Oh my god. The support indicator didn't come up. That's cheating. Because I couldn't currently deepen that bond. That's some horse malarkey. Wait, Shamir's here? Oh.
Hey, what's this about? The ball? No, it's an event for students, but it does Alois can't dance, but I hear he likes to watch. He volunteered to judge the White Heron Cup. Not that I care. Thanks. How did you know this was mine?
Because every time you talk to anyone, you cut bugs in half. Probably should have saved that for when her motivation was low. Oh, you're right here.
Thank you so. Thank you so. Thank you so much.
Alright, well. No telling how many gifts we wasted because the support notification didn't actually come up. But I think we're actually done now. We'll go do our day of instructing. Yeah, we should do the day of instructing. We still got a little bit of time. Should we save first? Save first, just in case we royally mess something up. Instruct manually. Do we have any goals that need to change? Nope. Nope, not there. Gotta remember Lawrence needs to be classed up, as well as Lysithea probably as well. Don't really care about those two anymore. Marianne's still working on riding to become a paladin or whatever. Hilda's still working on riding. Leonie's gonna need to work on sword and flying quite a bit. Dorothea, you really don't need to work on anything. Doesn't really matter what you do. Petra... I think she's fine. She just needs to keep working on sword, but she can already become an assassin, so I'm not worried about that. Not really worried about Ash in any way. Not worried about Flame, not worried about either of you. Shamir, if we could get some more sword training, then she could become a mercenary and get Vantage. Group tasks. Until we get someone else who's going to become a flyer, I guess that's how it's going to stay. So let's instruct people. We got 6 instructions available now. So you're learning axe and sword. Might as well do some sword teaching then. Bane of Monsters. That could actually be useful.
Let's do this again some. I learned a...
Lysithea, we need to make sure that her reason actually goes up. So... starting off with a perfect.
Don't stop. Keep it coming. I've got it. It was quite a...
Okay, now I see no way that her reason doesn't go up. How many... We actually have a lot of people at full motivation, but we should prioritize people who are actually in our squad. Well, actually, hold on. Does anyone have a budding talent? Like Dorothea has a budding talent, right? Yeah, in faith. Gross. But she doesn't have very much motivation is the problem. Ash still has a budding talent, but he also doesn't have very much motivation. We already got Flame's budding talent out, right? Yeah. Neither of you have budding talents. Alright, let's start with Marianne. She is working on writing. She already has so much faith that we should just purely work on writing. Prancing and praying. You didn't want to finish it off with a perfect? Alright, so you're doing sword and flying. Both of which are not fantastic, but your sword is further behind, so...
I've learned a... I'm getting it. I will, Matt.
If she uses Grounder, she would probably no longer need a bow as much to take down other flyers. We should put the rest in flying for now, maybe? Nah, just keep going sword. Sword is so far behind that
no problem.
It needs to catch up first.
I've learned a lot. I'm getting it.
Petra, and the last one will probably be Shamir. Petra probably gonna teach her bow. Because... I don't really have a good because, but she should be good at both bow and sword. She would make a really good wyvern rider, I feel like. I don't know if I've mentioned that, but...
You are giving me praise? I have understanding.
Warning shot? I don't think we've seen that one before.
Your guidance. You have my...
So Claude and Petra have some new combat arts that we should look into. Shamir, just keep doing sword training.
Let's do the... You're a good professor.
Alright, we're all down here. Keep in mind Claude and what was the other one? Claude and Petra. Gotcha. Alrighty. Begin lecture. And then reclass people as well. You know how sometimes an ordinary girl can be more popular than an exceptional beauty, or how with aristocrats some prefer a viscount? I don't know what a viscount is. When they could have a duke instead? Why do you think that is? It's hard to talk to someone you think is better than you. I think it's that one.
That's it then.
I like how they have reactions in the background, like Hilda's like, aha, I was right, and Lawrence is like, what?
Professor.
I'm not exactly the most imposing figure on the battlefield, so I think it's best for me to focus on my bow skills and do my work from a distance. Focus on bow to excel as a sniper. I don't even remember what I was doing with him. Like... It honestly does not matter what you do, Ash. You should probably keep flying, because at least with flying, then you can become more effective at opening chests. So, no, can't do. Okay, so we need to reclass, and then Claude and Petra need things changed. Can we host a tea party with Bernadette? Will she come out to it? Let's try it. The sweet, relaxing scent is popular among many. I don't know what kind of thing she would like. I don't remember if she likes... Oh, she likes sweets. Do we have any of the sweet one? The sweet... Yeah, so this one's sweet. Do we have any other ones that are sweet? I think this is the only sweet one.
What is it? Did I do something wrong? You went out of your way to get my favorite tea? That's so nice!
I found her favorite tea. I'm so good at this game.
Not cool yet.
Thrill of sweets, 100%. I don't know about that one, game. I don't know if she'd like to talk about overcoming weaknesses. I think she just doesn't care. Okay. It was correct. Okay, can we get the last one? I don't know, maybe thank her? I don't get the close calls one. Hey!
My mother works in the Imperial capital. People there say she's a genius. I see.
Victory achieved! I don't have any gifts to give, apparently.
This was great.
Alright, a little bit too much on the zoom in. I've got to have really high charm with how often I have tea parties.
Come on then, let's...
Sure. We didn't do too bad, did we?
Perfect. Genius. Lawrence finally leveled up his reason. Lysithia did too. Lots of level ups.
I'm beginning to understand. Better than before.
Wild Abandon. Never heard of it. Hades? What kind of magic are you learning, lady?
I'm finding my focus.
Alright, so we need to make sure we make the right changes right now, because otherwise I'm gonna forget. Looks like most people go for a battle, which is what I was planning on doing. First of all, what are our supports looking like? Because we can't do a Ferdinand support for whatever reason. We can't do this Leone support, which I don't understand. It's all highly frustrating. So I'm looking for combat arts. Claude can get Bane of Monsters. It's probably... I mean, Curve Shot is so valuable against monsters as well, because then you can hit the back squares. But Bane of Monsters should be able to completely take out a full square. I feel like you gotta go with that one, especially since you're not really using bow too much anymore. And then Petra. She got whatever warning shot is. Let's see. Enemies hit by this attack suffer -5 strength for 1 turn. It doesn't cost that much. I feel like I'd rather have a warning shot, because we could like significantly hamper a big enemy. Plus it looks like warning shot also gives you 2 to 3 range, So it literally is just way better than Curve Shot. Besides, Curve Shot gives way more hit, but I'd rather have the -5 strength when they both have the same range. Alright, so we're good on that. And then the other thing I wanted to make sure we did is certifications. Because Lawrence can pass these now, which means I'm going to make Lawrence a Doc Mage. Because I want him to eventually be a Dark Knight. I'm curious, before we do that, can he become a Dark Bishop? It's not on here, which is odd. I don't know who the Dark Bishop is under. Is it a female class? It's not here. What about here? It's just Warlock and regular Bishop. I don't see it anywhere, so I don't know how Dark Bishop works. I don't know if maybe you first have to be a Dark Mage before you can become a Dark Bishop. Who knows? But either way, Lawrence will become a Dark Mage. 100% chance? Alright, do it. Lawrence is significantly behind in level, so we definitely need to make sure to catch him up. I think I might not have been including him in my squads without thinking about it. So we'll have to make sure we include him. And then Lysithea can finally guarantee a Warlock pass. And we should actually check what the bonuses, the class abilities for these are. Yes, please. So what are the class abilities for this class? No, not this class, this class. You get Black Tome Fair and doubles the number of views. Okay. That's very good. And then Lawrence, does he get anything? Did he even ever finish Cavalry? No. Dang it, Lawrence. He gets Miasma, so it's just a spell, and adjacent foes suffer avoidance -20 during combat. I mean, that might be okay for a Dark Knight. Dark Mage, he might be a little bit squishy. It's gonna be a tough one though, because he hasn't even mastered Cavalry yet. I thought I at least finished that. I guess not. Is there anyone else we want to level up right now? Lawrence didn't finish that, but Lysithea finished her class. She moved on, she moved on. Leonie is fine where she is at the moment, but she'll probably want to become something else. I don't even know what else, because there's no advanced class that really fits her. Interesting. Dorothea's working on becoming a dancer. No need to worry about that at the moment. Petra has got to be almost done with this class, right? Yeah, 13 more battles. Those are always fine. So yeah, I guess that's all there is to it. We really need to work on getting my sword level up. It's almost B+, which would give me a fairly good chance, like a 2/3 chance to pass the Swordmaster test. But I guess that's gonna do it for this one. We pretty much got everything. I wanna keep leveling people. This game is just like so much fun. I like leveling all the stuff, doing everything. But I think that's gonna do it for this one. Next time we'll do probably 2 paralogs, since I don't see any other special quests. I don't think we got any other quests, so we'll probably just do 2 paralogs. But either way, hopefully you enjoyed this one, and I will see you next time.